Good morning, students. I, Vishal Srivastav, is here to teach you mathematics for class 9th. There are a total of 15 chapters in class 9th. In mathematics, our first chapter is number system. Students, in class 8th, we studied about the number system. In this chapter, we continue our discussion on number system. Here, we will mainly study about rational number and irrational numbers. Students, before starting this chapter, I am going to tell you some basic concepts of number system because that is very important for our study for number system. The first is number system. What is number system in maths? A number system is defined as a system of writing for expressing numbers. It is the mathematical notation for representing numbers of a given set by using digits or other symbols in a consistent manner. It provides a unique representation of every number and represents the arithmetic and algebraic structure of the figures. Students, it also allows us to operate arithmetic operations like addition, subtractions, multiplication, divisions. In simple way, we can say that the number system is simply a system to represent or express numbers. In number system, there are various types of numbers like natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, etc. What is natural number? Natural numbers are the numbers which are positive in nature and includes numbers from 1 till infinity. These numbers are countable and are generally used for calculation purpose. They are the numbers you usually count. So these are also called counting numbers. The set of natural numbers are represented by the letter capital N. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4 till infinity are all natural numbers. Students, here are some important remarks. And first is 1 is the smallest natural number, and second is natural numbers will never consist of negative numbers or 0. Students, our second topic is whole numbers. All natural numbers together with 0 form the collection of all whole numbers. The whole numbers are the part of the number system in which it includes all the positive numbers from 0 to infinity. It is represented by capital W. For example, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 till infinity are all whole numbers. Students, here are some important remarks. First is every natural number is a whole number. Second is 0 is the smallest whole number. Students, 0 is a whole number which is not a natural number. Students, all natural numbers are whole numbers, but all whole numbers are not natural numbers. Our next heading is integer. Integers. All natural numbers, 0 and negatives of natural numbers form the collection of all integers. Students, integers include all whole numbers and their negative counterpart. In maths, integers are the numbers which can be positive, negative, or zero. It can be represented by letter capital Z. Students, integers comes in three types: 0, positive numbers, and negative numbers. First one is positive numbers. Positive numbers are those numbers which are having a plus sign. Most of the time, positive numbers are represented simply as a whole number without the plus sign. Every positive number is greater than 0 as well as negative numbers. On a number line, positive numbers are represented to the right of 0. Second one is negative numbers. Negative numbers are numbers symbolized with a minus sign. Negative numbers are represented to the left of 0 on a number line. And the last one is 0. Students, 0 is neither a positive nor a negative integer. It is a neutral number. That is, 0 has no sign. Students, here are some important remarks related to integers. First is, every natural number is an integer. Second is, every whole number is an integer. Students, number third is very important. 0 is neither a positive nor a negative integer. Students, now come to our main topic, that is rational number. Rational numbers are defined as any number that can be expressed as the ratio of two integers, or we can say that those numbers which can be written in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equals to 0, are called rational numbers. It can be represented by capital Q. For example, 2 by 3, 4 by 5, minus 3 by 7, 1, 2, 3, etc. are examples of rational number. Students, here are some important remarks related to rational numbers. Number first is, there is no least or greatest rational number. Second is, 0 is a rational number since we can write 0 is equals to 0 by 1. Third is, every natural number is a rational number since we can write 1 is equals to 1 by 1, 2 is equals to 2 by 1, 3 is equals to 3 by 1, etc. Students, every integer is a rational number since an integer a can be written as a by 1. Students, rational numbers include all natural numbers, all whole numbers, and all integers. Students, put any integer on top and any integer on the bottom, and you have got a rational number. The number on the bottom can also be 1. So all the integers themselves are qualified as rational number. The only number that cannot go to the bottom is 0, as that will yield a value that is undefined. Students, our next heading is simplest form of a rational number. A rational number p by q is said to be in simplest form if p and q are integers and having no common factor other than 1, and q is not equals to 0. For example, the simplest form of 6 by 9 is 2 by 3. Here 2 and 3 having no common factor other than 1, that is 2 and 3 are co-primes. Students, our second main heading is irrational numbers. Now, what are these irrational numbers? Given the definition of a rational number, clearly an irrational number is one that cannot be expressed as the ratio of two integers. But what could these numbers be? Irrational numbers are ones that have non-repeating decimals that are non-terminating, means they continue forever with no pattern. Or we can simply say that a number which can neither be expressed as a terminating decimal nor as a repeating decimal is called an irrational number. Thus, every non-terminating, non-recurring decimals are irrational numbers. For example, the square root of 2 is such a number. Root 2 is equals to 1.41421 and so on. This number extends forever. In fact, root 2 has a value which is non-terminating and non-repeating. Students, root 2 is a real number. It exists in a real sense. If you make a right triangle that has legs with a length of 1, the third side will have a length of root 2. This triangle exists, so root 2 exists. It is a real number. It is simply irrational. Another example of irrational numbers are 0.01, 001, 0001 and so on. Is a non-terminating and non-repeating decimals and therefore it is irrational. Here are some other examples. Students, before going to teach you what is equivalent rational number, let me write you some decimals and explain the properties of decimals. Here are some decimals. First, let me explain you what is the properties of all these decimals and which falls under rational and which falls under irrational. So let's start. See, this two decimals 0.625 and 0.75 are called terminating decimals. Why? Because see, 0.625 there is a stop. This decimal has been end up to 5. Okay, and this one 0.75 there is a stop. So when the decimal is stopped, then it is called terminating decimals. Its definition is every fraction p by q can be expressed as a decimal if the decimal expression of p by q terminates, that is, comes to an end, means remainder becomes 0, then the decimal so obtained is called a terminating decimal. Take for example 1 by 4. If we convert 1 by 4 to a decimal, we get 0.25. That is, when we divide 1 by 4, then quotient is 0.25 and the remainder is 0. Here remainder is 0, hence it is a terminating decimal. Thus, each of the numbers like 1 by 4, 5 by 8 and 2 whole 3 by 5 can be expressed in the form of a terminating decimals. Students, observe here there is a decimal 0.696969 and so on. It is so on, means it extends up to infinity. There is no end. Such type of decimals are called non-terminating decimals. Its another name is repeating or recurring decimals. A decimal in which a digit or a set of digits repeats periodically is called a repeating or a recurring decimal. Students, let's quickly mention that there are numbers with non-terminating decimals that are actually rational. Take for example 2 by 3. Students, if we convert 2 by 3 to a decimal, we get 0.6 with the 6 repeating forever. Although the 6 go forever, this is a pattern. It's 6, then 6, then 6 and so forth. When decimal extends forever but in a pattern like this, they are actually rational because they can indeed be expressed as the ratio of two integers. In this case, 2 by 3. Another examples would be 2 by 9. 2 by 9 is equals to 0.2 repeating. The bar means repeating. Students, bar means whatever is under the bar repeats forever. In this case, just the number 2. Observe this again 0.696969 and the next number will also be 6969. So if they ask me what is my 17th number, I can say it has 6. Why? Because the odd place is occupied by 6 and even place is occupied by 9. If they ask me what is my 1000 number, 1000 is an even number, so it will be 9. So I can easily find the nth term. So this type of decimals are called non-terminating repeating decimals. Means these are going to repeat 696969, but when it comes to here, see 0.545543869 and so on. Do I know what is my next number? Definitely no. I can't find what is my next number. So this type of decimals are called non-terminating, non-repeating decimals because they have no fixed pattern for repetition. So students, terminating decimals and non-terminating repeating decimals, this both categories falls under rational numbers, and only non-terminating, non-repeating decimals is called irrational numbers. So students, our today's topic is over, and all of you, as I said today, have to note this. Everything should be written by you on your notebook, which is your homework. So thank you students and have a nice day.